Hello, and welcome to whatever this is, the show that doesn't have a name yet. It is the 14th of May, 2020, and we have how many stories today? 3 stories. First story today, EVO Online 2020 has been announced, and Smash Bros. Ultimate has been cut. And this is over at GameSpot, and this is by James O'Connor. Now, EVO announced EVO Online 2020, a replacement for the sadly no longer viable annual EVO competition, which was cancelled due to COVID-19. Now, the biggest annual event for professional fighting game players will take place over 5 weekends and 7 games. But while EVO will still happen, there's been a casualty. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate has been cut from the lineup. And this is going back, I remember 1 year ago, I think it was EVO Japan, had Under Night in Birth, a newcomer into the space, and now Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, a newcomer in the space. But I believe it was Super Smash Bros. Melee, which didn't make the cut last year, which was a lot of controversy about since it was pretty much a mainstay and a regular at the tournament. And now, Super Smash Bros. Altogether is not going to be there. No Nintendo representation. And if I had to give a guess as to why they would get rid of Super Smash Bros., it's probably because of Nintendo's online infrastructure, which is not exactly the most sound, and it wouldn't be up to the standards necessary for a professional competition. Here's the EVO 2020 lineup. Under Night in Birth EXE : late bracket CL hyphen or close bracket, Dragon Ball Fighters, Tekken 7, Street Fighter 5 Champion Edition, Soul Calibur 6, Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, and Samurai Showdown. Now, on top of this, there will also be 4 open online tournaments which anyone can jump into. And if you believe that you're the best in the world at Killer Instinct, now's your chance to prove it. Here's the lineup for the open tournaments. Mortal Kombat 11, Aftermath, Killer Instinct 2013, Them's Fighting Herds, and Skullgirls Encore. Skullgirls Encore, known for having fantastic netcode, so it makes sense that would be making it into the online tournaments. EVO usually sees several announcements during an EVO event, and we'll see how that works over 5 weekends. Last year we got Guilty Gear Strive, which is probably one of the best looking games ever made. We could get some Dragon Ball FighterZ news. We always need more Gokus. And I would imagine maybe more Mortal Kombat 11. Story number 2. EGX Berlin is cancelled. This is by James Batchelor over at GamesIndustry.biz. The consumer game show will skip 2020 as Germany extends ban for major events. Now, the organizers of EGX Berlin have announced this year's show has been cancelled. The consumer game show was due to be held from October 30th to November 1st. The news follows a recent ban on major events in Germany, originally prohibiting all trade shows, sports and cultural events, and other gatherings with more than 5,000 attendees. And this ban was originally due to lift on August 31st, but this has since been extended to October 24th. Now, while the restrictions lift a week ahead of EGX Berlin's planned dates, the organizers have opted to cancel the event ahead of further disruption caused by COVID-19. And the article goes on to reiterate that the ban on major events in Germany led this year's Gamescom to shift to an online-only structure, as have so many industry events and trade shows this year. And something I'd like to point out is that 2 days ago, on the 12th of May, is that Tokyo Game Show and Paris Games Week have also cancelled their events. Tokyo Game Show going for a more digital approach, and Paris Games Week just saying that they're getting ready for 2021 completely. Although China Joy is still scheduled for July and hasn't been cancelled thus far. Though with that show getting about over 300,000 people over 4 days, much like Gamescom, it will either become a digital event or it will go the same way as Paris Games Week and just cancel altogether. And our third and final story of the day. Xbox co-founder J Allard heads up Intellivision. The former Microsoft executive will oversee launch of upcoming Intellivision Amico console this October. Intellivision Entertainment has announced a key hire in J Allard, who joins the firm as global managing director. And originally announced in 2018, the Intellivision device is due for release this October and has secured more than 10,000 pre-orders. J Allard is best known for his 20 years at work at Microsoft, and where he co-founded the Xbox project and was involved with the launch of the original Xbox to Xbox 360, Xbox Live, and Xbox Live Arcade. And you can see this summary by James Batchelor at GamesIndustry.biz, but also if you want a more in-depth of what James Allard has been doing, is currently doing, and some interviews with Tommy Tallarico. Yes, Tommy Tallarico, the musician, who's CEO of Intellivision at the moment. You can go to VentureBeat and you'll find one by Dean Takahashi. Thank you very much for listening. My name is Gary Clark, and this has been Whatever This Is, the show that doesn't have a name yet. If you have any advice or any comments or any messages you want to send to me, or especially another name for the show, I'm always looking for a new one, then please send me a message or contact me. You'll see the description down below, all the details. Thank you, goodbye, stay safe and stay aware.